maybe somewhat of a controversial opinion, but leaks, yeah, they kind of suck in my opinion. I'm not going to beat around the bush for too long, so let's just talk about the recent Capcom security breach and the resulting damage, if you will. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to see more content on this channel. Don't forget to share the video as well, and nah, I don't think I have anything else to ask of you right now, at least. I am only going to be talking about Monster Hunter Rise and Street Fighter 6 today, as those two games are the closest to my heart, of course. But it's still very important to note that leaks are not confirmations of anything. Even if Capcom steps forward to confirm everything that was leaked, do keep that in mind for the future. Unless something gets confirmed by official channels, it really is nothing more than a rumor. A 4K Switch Pro that should be coming out any month now, credible sources apparently keep confirming, remember? Since what feels like the summer of 2017. Yeah, maybe it is coming, but until it's confirmed or it happens, a leak is really nothing else than just a rumor. This was a malicious attack on Capcom's data, and thus you should really consider how you deal with these types of information. I decided to discuss the information that has been made available because none of it seems all that surprising. It's still a shame though that a lot of work essentially is going down the drain. It's even more of a shame that Capcom still doesn't seem to be able to keep the information secured. Even if that's victim blaming, it's a corporate company that wasted a lot of man hours of their employees, who probably also have to pay with even more of their time to get this mess fixed. Put that Monster Hunter World money to good use and secure your data already, please. Okay, this is going to be a short one, but is this really a surprise to anyone? Not only didn't the supposed leak mention anything but the fact that they were talking about 3D modeling and that the game comes out for pretty much every console out there, including last gen and PC, well, no mention of the Switch for obvious reasons of course. It's still not a surprise though. We got Season V after Season 5, something that most likely shouldn't even have existed. Chances are that the pandemic had all their plans delayed and the fiscal years need some extra numbers, you know the drill, stakeholders like more money better than less money. If the leak is true or not isn't even all that interesting, because the information itself isn't exactly something we weren't expecting already anyway. Either way, Street Fighter 6 is still quite a ways off and no info about the actual game itself even exists yet, which leaves nothing to even speculate about really. I guess we'll get back to that topic later. Until then, I don't know, let's just try and get the most out of Season V. So according to the leaks, Monster Hunter Rise is going to PC like 6 months after the Switch release. In all honesty, that really means nothing to me personally, as I'm not a PC player and I'd be playing the Switch version anyway, as it comes out half a year earlier. Yes, the Switch version is most likely going to run like absolute ass. You know, the usual 360p to 540p variable resolution and an average frame rate of, I don't know, 25. That's just par for the course at this point though, I get it. A PC player wouldn't be able to deal with it, and again, I get it. But to me, that's just what Monster Hunter is like. Portable third ran at like 30, Tri-G4 and 4G ran at like 20 to 40 and a little better on the new 3DS. Cross and double cross locked the frame rates down to 30 again and zoomed in a little to make the little handheld cope with all those Hunter Arts particles. Finally we get to Monster Hunter World, which has probably the longest load times I've ever experienced in any game, well, ever. And I still didn't feel jealous about the PC port because by the time it came out, I already had my Platinum Trophy and was just farming Tempered Elder Dragons for the hell of it. This was all just a very convoluted way of saying it once more. I am used to Monster Hunter running like crap, and I will enjoy the Switch version all the same and will most likely, unless I decide to build a gaming PC, highly unlikely, never play the PC version. When you then consider how far apart the two versions will be in terms of the supposed leaked release schedule, plus that the Switch version is most definitely getting Nintendo branded content, be it Breath of the Wild, Splatoon, and whatever else needs some promotion, it's highly unlikely that the two games will allow for crossplay either. So what I'm really trying to say is, I'm glad that the PC players will be able to play the game, but it has absolutely zero impact on how I will interact with Monster Hunter Rise. Now, if you're telling me there will be a PS5 version, which the leak didn't mention, I'd be all ears, but until then, for me, it's the Switch version all the way. Even though I've decided to talk about these supposed leaks, I still feel a little conflicted about it. To simply ignore their existence doesn't seem quite right, but I won't link to any of the sources though. As I'm treating it like hearsay, a simple conversation starter if you will, I don't feel the need to validate any sources. If you do feel like you need more verifiable information regarding this leak, do feel free to look it up for yourself, it's all out in the open after all. How do you feel about the entire situation? How the information was acquired, leaked, and of course, the content of said leak itself? Let me know in the comments. Share the video and don't forget to like, subscribe, and to follow me on Twitch and Twitter if you are on there as well. The links to everything can be found in the description down below. As always, I would like to thank the very few of you that watched this video all the way to the end. Thank you. My name's Sasa and I will see you in the next video.